Hi there, my name's Bernie and I'm the organizer of the Way Meetup. We're doing some work called the Turquoise Series, and it has to do with all sorts of ancient knowledge. A particular segment within that is called the Detection Arts, and I'm going to have to say sorry for the wind, but it's on a hot summer day. It's a pleasure to be sitting in the wind right now, so I'll see if I can reduce the noise. So we've been having some very interesting evenings to do with the detection and absolutely amazing results. I want to try and describe some of what the actual process is that makes these detection arts sessions so successful. Now, for example, take music. If you're going to try and dance when there's no music, it makes it very difficult. But if you turn on some music, especially a vibe that you like and it's filling the room, it's a lot easier to find your groove and to start dancing around. And quite often a whole group of people can get onto the same vibe, say it's at a concert or a festival or somewhere where there's music playing. And so the music provides the atmosphere for the activity to happen inside of that atmosphere. What we're doing with the detection arts is very much along the same lines. So we're creating, as strange as it sounds, an atmosphere to do with the detection arts. We, in the last session, actually the last two sessions, we've created atmospheres that are enhancing and promoting and facilitating of clairvoyance and of deeper perception. I know it sounds like a really weird thing, but there's nothing normal really about the Eamon Way and the type of work that we do. But I wanted to illustrate that point for you, is that we spend some time, for example, working into the area of detection, and there's exercises that we do to sensitize ourselves, to focus our energies on those particular parts of our faculty that have these penetrative capabilities into understanding things in a more deep fashion. Just as, like, you know, the Pan Am Games just passed, you'd never see before a competition someone who's just kind of hanging out and then they go to the starting line to start a race. They're always going to be kind of working themselves and warming up is what it's really called. With clairvoyance, with detection, with higher perceptions, you actually can engage in really simple warm-up practices that start to focus your energy. So just like a sprinter in the Pan Am Games will want, you know, blood flow going down to their muscles and their legs, and so that they can be off the mark really strong and all the way through. The same kind of principle goes for achieving higher results with your perceptive faculty, for being clairvoyant, for being having deeper perception. So there's two components to the detection series that we've been working inside of now. One is creating that type of atmosphere within which, well, here's, like, I got a degree in psychology, probably, I don't know, it's an embarrassing degree to have, but 25 years ago maybe, and part of that was getting to know what is the latest research to do with the higher functioning capabilities within human psychology and the human possibility. And so I was made aware 25 years ago of the current research, and I've stayed abreast of it for, you know, it's an ongoing interest of mine as life goes on. And typically scientific research discounts psi phenomena, I guess you could call it, or extrasensory perception, or whatever name you want to attach to it. But what I've done easily over the last 15 years in creating an atmosphere and then warming ourselves up within the correct type of exercises is, for example, last time we had a success rate of around 95%. And we're talking about people seeing things with their hands, knowing what is, being able to identify materials that are hidden from their view. So we use, well, this was all part of the what was called the Clairvoyance machine that we're using regularly now, because it's a fantastic tool to use and test and get instant confirmation and feedback about your clairvoyant faculty. So in the using of that, we've proved among ourselves, and this has been an ongoer for my experience within the Eamon Way and the detection arts, that the human has a much higher capability of clairvoyance and perception, or ESP, than is really kind of mentioned in any type of scientific journals or psychology journals about higher perception. There seems to be, I don't know if it's a conspiracy or something, but they just don't want people to know about this. People who have been coming to the detection series and over the years, as it's traveled under different names, have for themselves first-person experience of what clairvoyance actually is like, what ESP or telepathy, or, you know, it travels under all these different titles, and it doesn't matter what you call it. But when you have an atmosphere that promotes higher perception and those faculties kick in, then you can actually have physical experiments that you perform yourself or with a partner, and you can get the results for yourself, and that stands alone as personal experience of what it means to have your higher faculties engaged. And some of the, I guess, you know, well, when you do it, it's not miraculous, but when you meet it, you think, wow, this is incredible, this is like a miracle. But actually, it's part of the natural human capability to see and know things that are extremely extraordinary. So I wanted to give you a update about how things are going, and to let you know, because we're getting such great results, we're going to be carrying on for the next couple of weeks. We're going to carry on once again with clairvoyance with the next session, and hope to see you there. Bye now.